Hi everyone, welcome to GeoRick's Travels.
We're in Bath today and we're walking in to see Bath Abbey and have a look around there and get a virtual geocache and also get some lunch, but we're taking it pretty easily because this is the first day after walking the Cotswold Way.
Yes.
And it's a little bit of a rest day, but we have some interesting things to do.
We do. Max Adventure have found us a hotel within a short walk of the city centre. Short is good today. Although it doesn't look like it, we're walking over Portney Bridge. Here's what the side view looks like. Lined with shops, it sure doesn't look like we're walking on a bridge.
There's the Abbey in front of us there, Bath Abbey. That's where we're heading to.
Here's that Rebecca earth cache that we did last time. It's in one of our videos, isn't it?
Yeah, Rebecca at the well. That's quite a good little earth cache, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it is. It is a good earth cache.
I'll put the name of it down on the bottom of the screen here for people. Coming back down to where we ended the Cotswold Way walk yesterday, where that golden acorn is. Everybody's aiming for.
Yes. It's a very busy place, isn't it? Lots of people.
Yeah.
Very noisy. We'll look around the Abbey and then climb to the tower for a great view. There's been a place of Christian worship on this site for well over 1,000 years. A sacred place stretching as far back as Anglo-Saxon times. The inside's amazing, particularly the wonderful vaulted ceilings. This fan-vaulted ceiling was created in the 1500s by King Henry VII's master masons. The stone vaults form beautiful fan shapes to draw us up to God. They are made from local Bath stone. It wasn't finished until the 19th century, which is why, when you visit, if you look closely, the ceiling looks slightly different at different ends of the church. It's also worth looking down. The Abbey floor is made up of 891 flat gravestones called ledger stones. It's estimated that up to 6,000 bodies have been jammed in to shallow graves under the church's floor during the 19th century. Over 100 years, a honeycomb of huge voids formed, created by burials shifting and decaying.
To fix this, the floor has recently been stabilised to strengthen it. Wow. That's amazing, isn't it?
It
Look
is,
at it.
isn't
What a
it?
beautiful thing. Love these eagles, these brass eagles.
Yes.
Passages from the Bible are read aloud to worshippers from this lectern. Before most people could read, this was the main way of hearing the messages in the Bible. Now let's see the Great East Window, which was blown out during the Bath Blitz in 1942. Repaired after World War II, it tells the story of Jesus in 56 scenes. The West Window was completed in 1894 and tells the stories of the first 5 books of the Bible. Another beautiful ceiling. We're coming into a chapel, the area thought to be where King Edgar was crowned the first king of all England in 973. The window here shows the crowning of Edgar at the Saxon monastery that was here then. He is known as King Edgar the Peaceful. The service used for Edgar's coronation is the same service that has been used at every coronation since. It's set up for a prayer for the Middle East and Ukraine. Yeah. Interesting plaques on the wall here. These ones are to Beatrice Louisa Painter, one of the founders of the Royal Flying Corps Hospital during World War I. Her husband Hugh, who was a lieutenant commander in the Royal Navy, and their daughter, Donnet Mary Painter, who was mentioned in dispatches for gallant and distinguished services on the battlefield with the First Aid Nursing Yeomanry. This plaque on the floor commemorates Queen Elizabeth II coming to the Abbey and kneeling to give thanks. She gave thanks here for 1,000 years of the English monarchy, since the coronation of King Edgar. Now the guide that we talked to said this could have been the place where she knelt, or it could be just the plaque to commemorate her kneeling there. She may have knelt over in the chapel that we just had a look at. Looks like an amazing font here. Wow, look at that cover on it. The carving is really spectacular.
Here's Sir William Waller's memorial to his wife Jane. William Waller fought for Parliament in the English Civil War. After the Battle of Lansdowne, Waller's troops shouted in the Abbey. Now the tour of the tower to see the clock, bell chamber and the city from the top of the tower. 212 steps to go.
I didn't think about that, sorry. You let it go.
Working it, and it looks like you're going to fall through it the whole time. It's not fun.
No.
Do watch your heads as you go out.
Yes.
Yes. Caution, mind your head.
Yeah. We do try to say this.
Yes. A little bit of rain, but it's not too bad at the moment.
It's worth looking up.
Yeah, do watch your heads.
Wooden stairs here, I think covering the old worn stone ones. About now I'd like a lift.
Basically, we're at the top.
Great. Oh, that wasn't too bad.
Not too bad.
Then you get to, and you're going to get a sit down as well. Oh,
Raindrops on the lens.
There's the Roman bars.
I will say the views at the top are even better than here.
Oops.
So, if we go inside, we won't get any wetter than we need to. Honest. Watch your heads as you go in.
Here is where the church bells are run by pulling on these bell ropes. A model of the bell to show how they move when the ropes are pulled. Now in for a close-up look of the clock. It's not the original clock, that was higher up the tower, but was moved in 1834 when the tower started to crack. Interesting to see its workings. Back out to go higher up the tower.
Very much all over the world.
More stairs, our poor tired legs.
Oh, it's the other.
Precarious. Almost there. No. Worth looking though, isn't it?
Curious cat.
A quick look in at the bells as we pass by. Here's one of the 10 bells. We're at the top.
Yeah, it was a bit of a climb, wasn't it?
It was very tight.
Great
but
fun
good.
though.
Yeah, and the handrails were good.
Yeah, well worth doing.
Yeah, that makes a big difference.
And the view up here is awesome.
It is. It's great. Plenty of room to look around.
Great views down to the city below. The Roman baths again under the ground level. Down we go.
We get pigeons in.
Oh, right.
You don't want pigeons in here
No, you wouldn't.
for a good phone. Thank you very much.
Right, thank you.
Good day. Take care.
Thank you. Now down under the Abbey into the Discovery Centre, which tells the fascinating story of the 3 churches that have stood on this site: a Saxon monastery, a Norman cathedral, and the present medieval abbey. These stone carvings come from the original Anglo-Saxon monastery and the Norman cathedral that replaced it. They were discovered during various excavations on the site. A belfry window from the Anglo-Saxon monastery. It allowed the sound of the bells that summoned the faithful to prayer to be heard across the monastery and surrounding fields. This man with a great moustache is thought to be one of the Norman masons who worked on the cathedral. A lovely carving of an angel's head from the cathedral, possibly from a moulding around a window or door. This is thought to be Jesus' disciples at the Last Supper. A carved face from the Norman cathedral. These are tiles from the floor of the Norman cathedral. Pieces of tile like these have been found on the Thames foreshore by mudlarks. A shield with the arms of Richard, Earl of Cornwall. The church's silverware was donated during the 1600s and 1700s. It was used in the church service of Holy Communion. Bath Abbey has installed a new heating system, powered by the waste hot water from the neighbouring Roman baths.
Now it's time for lunch. Don't forget the virtual here when you visit. You just have to get the wording of a plaque commemorating the coronation of King Edgar found on the outside wall and take a photo.
Well, we're going to try the Huntsman for lunch. See what it's like in here.
We've found a nice seat tucked away in a corner.
My favourite, a pint of London Pride. Thank you. It is brewed with pale malt, plus Target, Challenger and North Down hops. Nice. What shall we eat?
We've chosen the Alton's platter with 4 flavours of sausage: pork, Cumberland ring, pork and apple cider, lamb and mint, served with bare battered onion rings, golden beetroot, piccalilli and bread. Yum. We passed the cathedral again and were surprised that there were no line of people wanting to go in. What's going on? great we got to hear the bells. Time for a cup of tea. We're trying a Bath bun, Jane Austen's favourite. The Bath bun is a sweet roll made from a milk-based yeast dough with crushed sugar sprinkled on top after baking. Variations in ingredients include enclosing a lump of sugar in the bun or adding candied fruit peel, currants, raisins or sultanas. Very nice. The bun's creation is attributed to a Dr. William Oliver in the 18th century. Oliver also created the Bath Oliver dry biscuit after the bun proved too fattening for his rheumatic patients. Huntley and Palmer's have created chocolate Olivers, which were a favourite of the Queen Mother. It is said that John Lennon once refused to be paid in cash for an interview, preferring chocolate Olivers instead. They were expensive and a little hard to find. It's well worth staying at least a day after your walk to see the Roman baths and rest your tired feet in the hot pools on the roof or in the sacred pool.
Well, this brings us to the end of our day in Bath. We hope you enjoyed that wonderful Bath Abbey. We certainly did.
Yes.
It's a very special church. Thanks for watching.
And if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up so more people can watch, and don't forget to go geocaching.